Oh, do you have a search warrant or anything? Or
no, we don't need one, sir.
As the officers prepare to carry out a warrantless search of the premises, they have determined there are exigent circumstances surrounding the current situation. Courts will typically look at the time when officers make the warrantless search or seizure to evaluate whether, at that point in time, a reasonable officer at the scene would have believed it was urgent to act and impractical to secure a warrant. Courts may also consider whether the facts suggested that the suspect was armed and planning to escape, whether a reasonable police officer would believe their safety or others' safety was threatened, and whether there was a serious crime involved. Police in hot pursuit of a fleeing criminal may also make use of the exigent circumstances exception. As officers push their way past the corpulent door jamb that is David and ease their way into the large open home, they're shocked and horrified by what greets them. Every inch of the 2,388-square-foot house's floor is covered in mounds of rotting food and moldering trash, while the powerful stench of human waste hangs in the humid air. Strangely, there also seems to be several dozen unopened boxes and packages of children's toys and brand-new children's clothing complete with tags seen peeking out of the monstrous piles of garbage.
All right, well, like I said, sorry to bug you guys, but we just got this call. All we do is we just check and make sure everybody's okay. And
you got a call?
Yeah, we got a call from, I'm not sure if it was the young girl that left or if it was a neighbor that saw her walking on the street. So we'll get to the bottom of it. As soon as we make sure everybody's okay, then we'll figure out if maybe she was one of your kids that wandered away. How many kids do you have?
13.
13 total?
Yeah.
Woo! You guys are busy.
Officers head to the back of the house to the children's bedrooms, 2 tiny back rooms, the first crammed with narrow bunk beds, but otherwise empty, and the second, which is crammed with both bunk beds and a filthy mattress, which is sitting on the floor with 2 little girls sitting listlessly on top.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, girls. Can I see your wrist? Yeah.
Prepare-se para virar à esquerda.
Okay.
The officers believe they found the room featured in Jordan's phone pictures, but there's only one thing missing, the actual chains. The children, obviously frightened and wary of the strangers, give no answers, though eventually one does point them surreptitiously to a sliding closet door. Meanwhile, Officer Ogden is still by the door with David and Luis, distracting them with questions and small talk.
Where are you guys heading on moving to?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? That's a long way away.
Yeah.
You guys know family over there or anything like that?
No, my job's moving.
Oh, okay. What do you do for work?
I'm an engineer.
Finally, as his eyes have adjusted to the gloom, Officer Ogden notices something to his left and suddenly realizes David Turpin may have had a reason to be awkwardly standing in that particular spot in the entryway.
Is this another bedroom back here? You got another couple kiddos asleep there? Sarge, you got another room in the front right here with 2 kiddos in the bed.
Officers enter the previously unnoticed third bedroom, where they find a boy who is chained by his wrists and ankles to the top bunk bed. Back in the girls' room, Officer Rodriguez slides open the closet door and looks inside.
Hi.
Boa viagem.
All right, let's just go ahead and detain the parents at this point.
Ma'am, why don't you step over here for a minute? Okay, with you. And sir, step over here for a second. Just step over with my partner here for a second. You got any weapons on you? No. Turn around real quick, I'm gonna check you out. Do me a favor, face that window over here.
This one?
Yep. All right, sir, go ahead. I'm gonna have you turn over here. We're gonna walk outside, all right?
Can I get in my house?
Where's your shoes at?
There. Luis, you have to in the...
We'll have to find them. For right now, let's just walk out and we'll get you something, all right? All right, well, we got the other stuff we're dealing with, and we'll try to find you, okay?
You don't have any weapons on you?
Nothing hidden wrong. Okay, just making sure, because we have some people that do that, so we just want to make sure.
Like I said, I've never been in trouble.
Okay.
This is a person.
Okay. Well,
I don't understand.
I'll explain everything as soon as we make sure everybody's safe. Okay. Now, let me ask you.
Yes.
Quickly, are there keys to the little locks?
Yes.
Okay. Where are they?
My son and daughter can get them.
Okay. So the ones that are in the house, they know where they are.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Is that what this is about?
Well, that's part of it, yeah,
Siga
definitely.
em frente.
We need to make sure that the kids are safe and that they're not tied up.
I know,
So,
that's understandable, but I can
hey,
explain
this
that.
is mine, so go ahead and put her in that one.
While the parents are being detained, officers still inside the house begin a desperate search to find the key to free the chained child.
Does it work on his?
I know, the other one, that's what I was saying, the other one is in there. It looks different than that, but it's the same size. It's in the drawer that I was in.
And finally, the young boy is freed. All 13 of the Turpin children were immediately taken to the hospital to receive treatment for their severe malnutrition and other injuries. Their ages were officially determined, and though all had the overall appearance of children under 18, more than half of them, in fact, were actually adults between the ages of 18 and 29. The 28-year-old weighed only 82 pounds at the time of rescue, and all of the children suffered cognitive impairment and nerve damage from the consistent lack of food. Investigators would learn that food was something the children were psychologically tormented with, as the parents would buy large food items, such as whole pies, and leave them out for the children to look at, but not eat. As it turns out, the unopened toys investigators saw around the house on the day of the rescue were bought for the very same reason. Investigators would also discover that none of the children were educated, and indeed, none would claim to have knowledge beyond that of an average third grader. David Turpin had filed documents with the county claiming he was running a school out of his home for children, but this was later proved to be completely false. The most they did was inform the children as to what grade they were supposed to be in, on the off chance a stranger asked them during one of their few ventures outside, with the oldest daughter Jennifer explaining, "They love to point out things in Deuteronomy saying that we have the right to do this to you. I was afraid to do one little thing wrong." When interrogated by authorities, both parents were completely unwilling or unable to come up with a single viable reason for why they treated their children this way. And Louise even seemed confused by the questioning. She later wrote this letter to her children from her jail cell. It reads, "Father and I love you so much. We're so sorry for everything we've done wrong, and now realize that we had done some things wrong. Things will be so different in the future. The way you eat and outside time and baths will be done more regularly. I'm sorry this had to happen, but our future as a family will be so much better and stronger. We hope to see you guys soon. Love and kisses, Mom and Dad. I promise there will be no chains in the house again. That would never happen again. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. Hope to see you soon." David had something different to say in a statement to the court. "Your Honor, I thank God for all of my children. Each one of them is a blessing from God. My homeschooling and discipline had good intentions. I never intended for any harm to come to my children. I'm sorry if I've done anything to cause them harm. I'm glad that we were able to resolve this case without my children being forced to testify. I love my children and I believe my children love me. I hope and pray that my children can stay close to each other and look out for each other since their mother and father cannot be there for them and with them. I hope the very best for my children and their future." When it came time for the children to give statements to the courts, one defended her parents. Joy Turpin, 21 at the time, had this to say, "I want the court to know that our parents loved each other and loved each of their children. They felt that God blessed them with all their children, so they kept away from the world and trusted God would guide them through life. Through the years, things became more and more overwhelming, but they kept trusting in God. I remember our mother sitting in her recliner and crying, saying she don't know what to do. She didn't want to use rope or chains, but she was afraid her children were taking in too much sugar and caffeine. Our parents didn't know we were malnourished. Our parents decided to start homeschooling all their children. I believe our parents were afraid to put us in public school for many reasons. I feel like 25 years is too long of a sentence. I believe with all my heart that our parents tried their best to raise all 13 of us, and they wanted to give us a good life." The oldest child, Jennifer, gave a statement that seems much more in line with the other children who gave interviews to the press. "I'm in college now and living independently. I love hanging out with my friends, and life is great. I believe everything happens for a reason. Life may have been bad, but it made me strong. I fought to become the person I am. I saw my dad change my mom. They almost changed me, but I realized what was happening. I immediately did what I could to not become like that. I'm a fighter, I'm strong, and I'm shooting through life like a rocket." In April 2019, David and Louise Turpin were both sentenced to 25 years to life in prison. where they remain to this day. As for the Turpin children, once their parents were arrested, they were split into two groups, with the adults being placed in supportive care and the underage children being placed into foster homes. This should have been where their story ended, as the children were now free and should have been safely on the road to recovery. But unfortunately, in 2022, the 6 younger Turpin children filed a lawsuit against both Riverside County and ChildNet, a private foster care agency, alleging that they were knowingly placed in inhumane foster homes. At the time of this video, a resolution to this lawsuit has not been made. The adult Turpin children didn't entirely escape hardship at the hands of the county either. Tons of support flowed in from all over the country after their 2018 rescue, with money from the donations alone totaling $600,000. However, the money was placed in a trust and the children were allegedly unable to obtain funds from the court-appointed guardian of the trust upon request. It wasn't until ABC's 2020 investigated and aired a special on the case that, according to Jordan, people started listening and doing their jobs, and the money was distributed to the Turpin children.
We'll get it together. We will work whatever we need to work out together right now.
Have you ever had a forced entry for eviction?
They possibly have access to grenades and explosives.
Mr. McGood!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
No. Radio, we got an officer stuck.
Bring a few of those rifles from the armory ASAP.
Bring all of them.
This is exactly how shootings go down, to it like this.
When police officers in Euclid, Ohio assist with a routine eviction, they have no idea that they're walking into a deadly confrontation with a man who has no intention of leaving the property. The suburban peace is shattered when gunshots pierce the November air, and police must race against time, face shocking violence, and launch a daring rescue attempt to save one of their own. On the afternoon of November 9th, 2023, 2 Euclid police officers respond to a call from a bailiff carrying out an eviction order on behalf of the municipal court.
Mr. Chad McGraw was the tenant inside. I knocked on the door. He came to the door. You opened it. You cracked it open. I said, eviction. And he said, wait a minute. Close the door.
Is that the landlord or something right there?
Yes. Yeah. And I told everybody to stand back because after the second time he just closed the door and locked it, I knocked on it again. And he said, 1 minute. And then that was it.
Okay.
That's when I called you back.
Has he been living here for a while? Because I've never been to this residence for anything.
I believe so. We had a court date.
What the hell's going on with this society?
I have no idea.
Jesus. Is that his?
Yeah, that's his car.
So has he been to court or?
Yes, he's been to court, and I served the notice. He knew that he had plenty of time to leave. I sent him on Sunday.
Okay.
Which was Thursday, last week Thursday?
Yeah.
And so he knew to leave, but let's try it again.
Okay. I'm about to say, you're busy today. I was like 2 in 1 day. People just aren't listening.
Right.
The bailiff prepares once again to rouse Chad McGraw from the house, this time with some assistance from Officer Schwett and Officer Lindsay. While there's nothing yet to suggest that there will be a conflict, it isn't long before the officers begin to have serious concerns about McGraw's behavior. And as we'll see, those concerns will turn out to be horribly justified.
I don't know if you got a weapon or not.
What's his name?
Mr. McGraw. Mr. McGraw! Hello, Mr. McGraw.
Continue à direita e depois pegue a saída à direita.
How old is this guy?
Pegue a saída.
He looks like he's probably in his 70s.
Okay. Hey, he's at the top. Mr. McGraw, it's the Euclid Police. You need to open up now.
Give me 5 minutes.
No, you need to open now.
You need to open up now.
5 minutes. No. Hey, you need to open the door now.
Or we're gonna 5 minutes is all I need.
No, Mr. McGraw, you need to open the door now. We're going to allow you to get your things.
I need 5 minutes.
You don't need 5 minutes. You need to open now, please. No, Mr. McGraw, you need to open now, please. If you could police, you just saw me through your window, bud.
Even when performing what might be considered a routine duty, there's always the chance that something could go drastically wrong. The closed door between police and McGraw means that anything could be happening inside the house, and Officer Schwett has second thoughts about remaining on the front porch.
Please open the door. We're going to allow you to grab your things before you leave. Okay, so please open the door.
We will work things out with you.
I don't like
Please
being
gotta
out
open
there.
the door right now so we can talk this over.
Just watch the door. I'll watch this window.
Through the door, McGraw tells the officers that he's got something to finish before he can come out to talk.
You're writing something? No, open the door now. We will work something out with you, sir. If you please just open the door now. I'll allow you to write whatever you need to write. Just open the door now.
Yeah, they'll do it. Oh, you did the other one already? Mm-hmm. Like the movers, they'll drill the lock and then go, like, we're not kicking the door in. Oh, I know that. Yeah, no, they'll drill the lock. I just don't feel comfortable with this situation. That's all. No, it's not a good. What do you say? Yeah.
You can't say nothing. I mean, I got a locksmith or the guy that can drill the lock out.
I know,
but
it's a safety thing.
But he's writing his letter.
That's the concerning part.
Right. You think he might want to snuff himself off?
That was my first.
With that implied threat now having been spoken aloud, Officer Schwett raises a question that could have a grave impact on the situation.
Does the landlord know if is there anything in here? No. Can you go ask him? Okay, just be advised. Males refusing to open the door. Oh. What the f*** was that? Is that a gunshot?
Prepare-se para virar à esquerda.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, here we go. Not gonna lie, that sounded like a muffled gunshot for a second. I was like,
Vamos encontrar
If
uma
this
nova
call
rota.
seemed typical when it began, McGraw's antics have elevated the potential threat. Officer Schwett flags down a neighbor to see if he can get a better picture of who it is they're dealing with.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
Do you know your neighbor at all?
Very little. What's up?
No, we're just here for an eviction. He's refusing to open the door. I didn't know if you knew him, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to him several times, but...
Friendly guy?
Huh?
Friendly?
Yeah.
Older?
Yeah.
Vire
Okay.
à esquerda.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yep. They have no idea of any weapons.
He said the neighbor said he's like an older, friendly dude.
He just told me that. Just keep saying that, though.
The information from the neighbor is encouraging, but it's not much to go on. Officers must remain alert because as long as McGraw is hidden inside his house, there's still the potential for things to take a nasty turn. After waiting for more than 8 minutes, officers decide they've given him long enough.
I need you to come to the door. We're going to open it, okay?
With a locksmith heading toward the house, the police give Chad McGraw one last chance. Officer Schwett approaches while Officer Lindsay crosses the door to stand on the other side.
Mr. McGraw, we need you to answer the door. We're coming in. No more minutes. Mr. McGraw, we're coming in if you do not open this door. Do you understand me?
Hold on. No.
We're not holding on anymore. You need to open the door, please.
Come to the door now.
What do you say?
What was that? I need you to come to the door and talk to me.
The locksmith enters the porch, unaware of the mortal danger lurking behind the door.
Kind of stand off to the side, too.
Did you get one? Damn. That was impressive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have to use a drill. Oh, it took much longer. Well, we gotta skip over a rip because...
I was gonna ask, how long has it been since these kids moved?
I don't know.
The locksmith exits, but what the officers don't know is that McGraw has been waiting for this exact moment.
Just open and let it breathe. Yep. Mr. McGraw, out! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Lucy, get the out of there! Inside the house. Lucy, can you get out? No. Lucy, come on that! Hold on! Lucy, hold on! Radio, we got an officer stuck. Officer Lindsay is stuck in the house. I do not have eyes on the male. He's somewhere in the house shooting at us.
Finalmente chegamos.
As the officers struggle to nab the shooter, he starts blasting FJB Nobody Likes You on his speakers.
Lindsay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I cannot get out. 4-3, I can hear you.
Where are you?
I'm still on the porch. Okay, listen. I am gonna lay down fire and then you run the out. Negative.
With Officer Lindsay in an inescapable trap, backup begins to arrive on the scene. They're heading into a treacherous situation, but have no idea of what horrors truly await them at the home of Chad McGraw.
Radio, we got an officer stuck.
All right, what we got?
And he's stuck in the porch.
All right, I'm moving up. Let's go. All right, 6.
Front porch right here. Look out. One with the front door open. Right where Sweat's at.
I'm moving up to the van. There's too many people.
All right, go.
Buddy, at the station, bring a few of those rifles from the armory, ASAP.
Bring all of them.
A massive police response is gathering on the street, but every second is an eternity for Officer Lindsay.
I'm in the porch. The only way out is crossing the front door, which I am not doing.
There's no way for Officer Lindsay to escape, and there's no way for officers to rescue him without putting themselves in the line of fire. As perilous as this situation is for the police, they aren't the only ones affected by the sudden outburst of violence on that November day. In an exclusive interview with EWU, Euclid resident Jenna Catrone says she was driving by the house when the bullets started flying.
I see this police car coming towards me with their lights on, and I kind of out of the corner of my eye, I'm driving down the road and I see, police in a driveway. I'm not, whatever, not thinking twice about it. And all of a sudden I just hear a menagerie of gunshots. And instead of probably hitting the gas, I slam on my brakes. I mean, I stalled out and hit the ground. Like I went down,